Oh snap, Glaze is going live.
Hey, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. Thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, the one they call Brian Glaze Gibbs. And this is my ministry. When I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. I share my life experience in hoping that it will reach a lost soul that are out there that'll stop them from making that multi-billion-dollar prison system their permanent address. Crime doesn't pay. You know what? Today, I just hit 6 million views. 6 million views on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. I just hit 6 million views. You know what? To me, if you sit back and you think about it, and I always like to tease people and say, I'm 90 years old. You got a 90-year-old man that didn't know nothing about YouTube, not tech savvy, not knowing how to work the camera, work the mic, work the sound system, not know how to do anything. But look what happened. Look what I was able to do in a small amount of time. People, only reason I'm saying that is, never sell yourself short. Always think, you know what, it's nothing out there if you apply yourself. It's nothing out there that you cannot do. But what you got to keep in mind, you have to believe, you have to know your capability. Like to me, if somebody would have said, listen, 10 years ago, that you would have, grown a YouTube platform, saying share your life experience, share your ministry. You know what? I probably wouldn't believe that. But the difference, it all started with InfoMind. InfoMind got pieces that he done with me. That one piece got 2.8 million. Another piece, the main piece, got 1.1 million. Another piece got what? 1.5 million. Sit back and think about it. And then I went and I did Interview with Vlad TV. That piece got 1.2 million. And from that point on, I got my own YouTube channel. And I started making pieces. And I can remember when I first started, folks. Here it is. I got people contacting me, like people that I grew up with or whatever, say, oh man, when you shoot the video, you only showing part of your head. You know what? Because that's what a lack of experience. I didn't understand how to function certain equipment. I didn't know about the lighting. I didn't know about setting. I didn't know nothing about none of that stuff, folks. And I'm being completely honest. Like I tell people, and I used to always say it during that period when I got started, that I am not tech savvy. I didn't know nothing about thumbnail, how to put a thumbnail up. I didn't know none of that. But if you look at it, here it is. Obviously, I don't care what you do. If you take your time and you apply yourself and whatever you put into it, guess what? The result's gonna be amazing. The result's gonna be amazing. But what you can't do, you cannot use that word, I can't do this. I can't ride a bike. Oh, I can't drive a car. I can't get a job. I can't get a wife. I can't get a husband. I can't save money. I can't stop smoking cigarette. I can't stop getting high. I can't stop committing crime. Folks, listen, that word should not exist in your vocabulary. You should eliminate that word. Eliminate that word, cannot. And you always gotta remember, I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. And that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at me, Brian Glaze Gibbs. You know what? Look at my platform. And the difference is what I do is I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. And what I'm doing is not even understanding. I can remember having this conversation on December 2nd, 2019. I was talking to no other than LL Cool J. Shout out to LL Cool J. And right now he said, listen, man, I be listening to your stuff. He said, it's powerful, man. What is it? I told him, man, that's my ministry. And I've been saying it ever since then. Because I got a chance to sit back and be able to reminisce and think about different things. And you know what? It's part of a healing process. It's part of admitting where I went wrong at. And how do I right my wrong? By reliving some of the event what could I have done differently? What should I have done differently? Even when you sit back and you look at it and you see, like, to me, the same thing I'm doing now. I work a 9 to 5. I'm a law-abiding, productive citizen. The same thing I'm doing now, I could have been doing that way back when. But yet and still, what I did is I took a shortcut. Try to be slick, want to be cool, want to be down, want to wear the latest clothes. And you know what? I became a statistic. I became a criminal. Not just a criminal, a career criminal. I became what they call a bad man for all the wrong reasons. Because I want to be down, I want to be cool. You know, I can admit now, that was a sucker move. That's what suckers do. Leader lead by example. Suckers follow people. Sucker follow people for all the wrong reasons. That's not what it's all about. What I'm just trying to say, folks, like today, I want to say thank you to each and every one that has supported me. You know what I'm saying? I'm near 48,000 subscribers. 6 million views. You know what? That's unbelievable. And to me, I'm thankful for that. Because once again, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to build a positive platform. I'm trying to take this platform to the next level. And I appreciate all the support, all the love that I receive. And you know what? I also appreciate all the hate. Because once again, folks, listen, I receive a lot of love and I receive a lot of hate. At times, you know what? I feel like, you know what? Like people just come on my platform to be disrespectful. And it's not all about that, folks. Listen, I just want to say thank you to everybody for that 6 million views and 1.2 million views with Vlad TV. Almost 3 million views with InfoMind on one piece. Another piece got 1.1. Shout out to InfoMind. Shout out to Vlad TV. Shout out to Timbo. Shout out for the culture. Shout out to Up for Debate, Unique Mecca Audio. Shout out to Hot Sean Campbell, Bullet Gotti, the George Macon Experience. Hey, shout out to all the positive platform that's out there. You know what, folks? Listen. Don't let nobody tell you what you can't do. Always remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. Take it from a 90-year-old man that have changed his life. If I can change, anybody can change. But sit back and think about it. Here it is within a year time. I, a 90-year-old man, was able to get 6 million views in counting. Okay? So since my story hit YouTube, you know what, through the InfoMind platform, right now in Vlad TV and other platforms, I'm probably nearing probably 15 million views. And you know what? Like to me, if you hear me out there on a platform, my objective is to be positive, to share my experience. That's it. All that, that negative, that nonsense, degrading, being disrespectful, I'm not with that. I try not to be with that. Even if somebody attacking me and you get upset, folks, listen, here it is. Sometimes what you have to do is we have to be like the late Dr. Martin Luther King. And it's hard when people trying to insult you, trying to disrespect you. Sometimes you have to turn the other cheek. It's hard. It's hard when you're not built like that or you're not used to that. But sometimes what you always got to remember is temper is what gets us into trouble. Pride is what keeps us there. Listen, folks, I got a lot of good things that I'm working on. Hey, hit that like button, subscribe. Hey, be prepared. I got this Patreon. Then I'm about to work, then I'm about to drop. I got a lot of good things happening. Listen, folks, thank you. Thank you for all my subscribers. Thank you for everybody that took the time to view. Hit that like button, subscribe. Peace, love, and prosperity.
Oh snap, Glaze is going live.